What's good? It's Ryan. I'm here to share some of my collections with you guys. I'm kind of being inspired to make this video by my sister, Rachel. She makes her own videos with craft stuff, travel tips, home design, anything really. She has a podcast even too. So I'll definitely be linking her in the description as well. But yeah, this is gonna be an intro to all of my collections. Leave comments below which one's your favorite or which one you want me to dive deeper into, because this is going to be kind of like a general overview. Let me know what collections you guys have as well. I call myself a hoarder. My sister gave me some grace and said I collect things that have meaning, so it's not exactly it being a hoarder, but I definitely have some growing collections that are getting to be pretty big, so I have a lot of stuff to show you guys. Let's just start getting right into it, I guess. Probably my most prominent collection would be my coin collection. I don't know if any of you guys collect coins. It's probably one of the best collections to get into because coins really hold value. Like, they have history behind them. They're oftentimes made of actual metals that are actually valuable themselves besides the coin itself. Best way to start is probably with just US coins. I mean, you can see what you're interested in most, but US coins are easier to collect, especially if you live in the US, obviously. There's also a lot of them. They're easier to get your hands on because the US hasn't been around for thousands of years like a lot of other countries. But I would suggest the best thing to get you started would probably be one of these. It's a United States typeset. This album, you collect one of every type of coin that's ever been made in the US. That way you don't have to collect like 100 pennies of all the different years, 100 quarters of all the different years. You can still do that. I still do that a little bit too, honestly. But this is always fun because you get to see like all of the US history in one book. I can show you guys a little bit, but I would definitely want to make a video that goes more in depth on my coins. I'm someone who likes to share my collections with people, so that's why my sister said I should make this. To be honest, I don't get to share this with many people, so it's kind of cool to share it with you guys on here. As you can see, we've got like the pennies here. Then we go into dimes, nickels, and we go into the bigger coins, obviously quarters, half dollars, and modern. So I still haven't finished this. I've been working on it for probably a couple years now, maybe more than that, honestly, but it's fun though. It's not supposed to be easy, you know. Some of these coins are valuable, some of them are really hard to get, so it's like a fun long-term thing you can work on. Another good way to collect coins, let me show you guys. I just have this general album. I don't know if you know about like coins being in cardboard flips, but that's just like a general way to store any random coins you might find or have. And it looks kind of like this. They come in these little cardboard things, as you can see. This is how I collect the coins that I find, primarily. If I find something that I find interesting, I will just put it in one of these slips. You can buy these slips online for like a couple dollars for a ton of them. Just put it in here and I'll like label it. You can see I have like, there's like arcade tokens, dollar coins, all kinds of stuff. Foreign coins, US coins, everything. This is a good way to store, like I said, anything you might find or just random coins. I also have these bins I keep my foreign coins in, which I can actually show you. Hold on one second. Yeah, so these are my technically US and foreign coins, but primarily foreign. I used to have these in like Ziploc bags, in like little Ziploc bags in a big Ziploc bag, and it was honestly the worst trying to find stuff. But I found that this method I made works pretty well. You can see like a bunch of countries in there. It's a good way to store mass amounts of coins as well. And for any of you interested in paper currency, they've got albums for that too. I got super into paper currency for a while, but it is a little bit harder to find, especially with United States. It's hard to find stuff that's in good condition because it's paper, but yeah, here's like an old silver certificate, which if you don't know, US money used to actually be backed by silver and gold, so that's what that's representing, that you used to be able to take those to the bank and actually exchange it for its value in silver. We also just got, you know, like some $2 bills, it's like older ones, but no real value. But that's what's fun about collecting to me, is it doesn't really have to hold value for it to be part of a collection. You really just have to care about it yourself, and that's what makes it fun. Just collect what you like. I have so much stuff here that doesn't have any value, but I just think it's cool. Like, I don't think these have a whole lot of value. They're just kind of random. I know the history on them, but I forget. Every time I get a piece of currency, it's because I got interested in its history. But obviously I have so much at this point, I kind of forget. I can show you one that's pretty cool. This one is a $100 trillion note from Zimbabwe. It's the largest denomination note in the world, and it was part of a horrible rise of inflation in their country too. It got so bad that they had to completely abandon their money for, like, I think 5 to 8 years or something like that. They just used US currency instead. If you guys want to see more of this in depth, just let me know. I've got a couple other albums too with some bigger notes and some other kinds of notes too, so just let me know if you guys want to see that. But yeah, just to summarize, I guess, for coins, I have so much to show you guys, so please let me know if you're interested. I have graded coins, I have coin albums, foreign coin albums, I collect silver rounds, penny books, honestly, you name it, I probably have it. I have challenge coins too. Just let me know what you guys want to see. I would obviously love to share it. That's why I'm making this video. I don't get to share this stuff enough, so yeah, just let me know. Alright, if you had to take a guess, I'm sure you could probably guess what my next collection is. It's another, probably even more common one than the coins, honestly, at this point, but it's Pokemon cards. I've collected Pokemon cards for most of my life, honestly. I get in and out of it, so, but the thing is, I never get rid of them, so it always is growing. This is my 151 binder. I was actually lucky enough to get into Pokemon again during that, like, 2023-ish period where nobody was into it for some reason randomly. It's again to the point right now where you can't even really find Pokemon cards anywhere. But yeah, so I got this binder and I got a bunch of cards in here. I have several binders of Pokemon cards, but obviously I don't have time to show you all of them. I also have several tins. I know this is not the best storage method, so please don't hate me if you're a Pokemon collector, but I keep most of my, like, higher value cards in these tins, just in top loaders. That's just how I've always done it, so. Also, the tins are just, like, so cool. I love all the different designs of them and stuff. I can show you guys a couple of these cards, give you a sneak peek. So probably my most valuable card that I pulled and didn't even know it was super valuable until my friend told me was this one. He tells me I should get this graded. If you guys, it's hard to see, sorry, the lighting kind of sucks. But it's a Blaziken. Apparently this Blaziken VMAX is a few hundred, so, or it can be a lot more if you grade it, so I might grade it, but we'll see. I don't really do that though. My friend, he said he's sending in some cards, so maybe I'll put it with his. Rayquaza is like my favorite, one of my favorite legendaries. I know this is a Japanese. I don't know if you guys collect Japanese or Korean cards. I know there's mixed thoughts in the community about that, but I think they look sick. I don't really care about, like, how much it costs because I'm not gonna sell it. Like, I'm just collecting these. Like, this card might not be worth that much, but to me it looks super sick, so I'm happy to have anything regardless of price, to be honest. I also collect a few other types of cards as well. So I've got a bunch of sports cards from probably a while ago at this point, honestly. I've had these for, like, most of my life, but I don't really know the value on them at all, to be completely honest. I just have hockey cards, some football, I believe. I don't think these hold a lot of value either, honestly, but my whole family is Gator fans, so thought these were cool as well. The last cards that I want to show you guys is actually a very new set of cards. It's a new trading card game, and it's actually the first one that I'm actively trying to play with my friend. It's called Riftbound. It's made by League of Legends. If any of you are gamers, specifically PC gamers, you probably have heard of League of Legends. I used to play it a lot, so that's kind of why I got into this one. So this is like my general bulk, except most of the cards are pretty cheap right now because it's a new game. But I don't know if any of you have heard of this, but it's actually a really fun game if you want to get into it, like for real. But yeah, it's also obviously gonna be a part of my collections as well, but I have my like deck that I play with in my deck box, but this is just kind of like general cards. Still super new. I haven't even just been able to get my hands on much of it because it's been selling out everywhere, and yeah, they're not producing a whole lot yet because it's new. But that's a newer collection. I can show you guys my more rare cards in a future video, but that's just to give you a little taste. Yeah, Riftbound. It's actually pretty fun. Alright, so the last collection that I'll probably be really sharing with you guys here in this like preview video is my records. I'm just gonna show you a few of them. I got into this actually more like this year, so it's a relatively newer and smaller collection I have. It's been fun. I have a record player, so I do actually use them too. It's fun to put them on while I'm like playing video games or something. Yeah, so I have this Minecraft one. I haven't even opened it yet, but I don't know about you guys. I grew up playing Minecraft. It's a classic for me and for my sisters and my family. It's nostalgic and everything, so I thought this would be a good one to pick up. Also, my favorite music artist like of all time is Juice WRLD. If you know me, you know that I love Juice WRLD. So I have here the 5-year anniversary edition of Legends Never Die, which I know it's posthumous, but in my opinion, I think this is the best all-around album that Juice WRLD ever released. So this one's special. I really like this one a lot. But yeah, I want to try and collect all the Juice WRLD records he ever made, which is kind of hard because a few of them are rare and expensive, but that's a side collection goal that I have, is to collect every Juice WRLD record. My latest addition to my records has been this one, Lost Americana by Machine Gun Kelly. I have never been a huge MGK fan, but this album just kind of came at a good time in my life. It's a very positive and different vibe from MGK, and I honestly really needed that at this point in my life. So this album has helped me a lot. I haven't put this one on my turntable yet, but definitely will be. But yeah, that's Lost Americana by Machine Gun Kelly. Which, crazy story about that, I really wanted to go see him on tour, but both of his tour dates that are in Florida are exactly on 2 weddings that I have this year, that I am in both of. So I literally can't go to any of them, which I'm like, it's okay. Like, obviously I'm happy for the weddings. One's for my cousin, one's for my best friend from college, so it's just crazy. But anyway. So while that's the majority of my bigger collections that I showed you guys and introduced you to, I do have quite a few collections if you really look into it. I mean, I have a small collection of pop figures, I have a collection of DVD movies, I have a sticker book. Yes, like a child, I have a sticker book, but it's a cheap souvenir from places, and it gives me a place to put stickers from random stuff from places too, so yeah, it's kind of cool. I've got keychains. This is the best method of storage I've found for that. I can show you guys some of those more in depth too if you want at some point. I've got a magnet collection, I've got a sneaker collection, I've got jewelry, like I have a whole jewelry box and everything. Got skateboards, sunglasses. This is not helping my hoarder case, but yeah, if you guys want to see any of that, let me know. I'd love to make future videos about this stuff, and also give you guys update videos whenever I get some new stuff for any of my collections. Again, I just want to shout out my sister Rachel for inspiring me to make this video, and go check out her content. I'll have her link below, like I said in the beginning of the video. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. If you like the video, leave a like, leave a comment about your favorite stuff, or if you want to see anything more in depth, or what you guys like to collect as well. Yeah, see you guys in the next one.